Ladies and gentlemen, what is up again? Mr. Beatle here, bringing you another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. And I was having some issues yesterday. Oh, is my dude talking? You see that? Oh, that is so cool. I didn't. Oh my goodness, I've never even noticed that. That his facial expression changes when you talk in game. That's a little weird, so I'm gonna go ahead and just mute my mic so you can't be doing that. That kind of throws me off. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna leave it on. Okay, because what's my guy's name in here? I'm gonna just leave that feature in here mainly because it's pretty cool. But anyways, so I tried making another episode yesterday. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the first episode. Please make sure to leave comments if you want me to do something differently on here. Because it's of course all about feedback. Because I can't know what you guys like until you tell me, right? Or unless you guys just love it and I'm doing what I'm doing. But anyways, I was having issues yesterday trying to get back onto the server. It was so weird. The host Xbox would show my actual account is offline. That was weird. I would turn my actual Xbox on and off. That wasn't working. I even attempted deleting the host Xbox account off my Xbox. Maybe that was going. Maybe that was a thing. That didn't work. I tried deleting my account off the host Xbox. That was a thing. That didn't work either. And eventually, kind of just gave up and said, you know what? It's not letting me on the server. And it was weird because it wasn't necessarily a connection issue. It was just a bug where I would either, switch over to the host Xbox, invite myself, and then come back to my Xbox and try to join. And what it would do is, I'd be at the menu waiting. And unfortunately, every time I hit join game, in my notification, nothing would happen. It would just leave me at the main menu. And every time I try to join the Xbox account, nothing happened either. So it was really weird. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and make sure that whatever I do, I just leave it alone because I went through everything possible yesterday. Nothing seemed to have worked. And after a while, I just said, you know what, forget it. I'm going to turn both systems off completely, leave it overnight, and come back in the morning, see what's up, go on from there, see if I have to contact the art people, see if they can help me somehow. But luckily, after turning on the host Xbox, it finally let me on, so that's fixed. I whitelisted myself on the server because I felt like that was needed. But yeah, so a lot of things have happened since you guys were gone. I did a little, and when I say a little bit of working after that first episode, and it wasn't much. I kind of been busy with work. They've been asking me to come in, stay a little bit more, for my shifts and whatnot. So I haven't been able to touch Ark that much. Our buddy Ethan has went ahead and stopped playing for a bit. Mainly because he's reached level 28 and he's getting really high level. And we made an agreement to go ahead and just to go our separate ways. I think once we reach like level 35, which is I think one of the levels you can use to get some of the good supply drops. So I went ahead and told them slow down because I can't play as much as you can. That way we can make this season as long as possible. But sorry about having myself just standing here. Let me go ahead and show you what I had done while I was gone. So meet Ed. Ed is our parasaur. I went ahead and taped him up. He's not a very high level. I'll go ahead and show you his stats. I was out right now getting some narco berries. Some of our carnivores we have down there unfortunately ran out of meat and they just have spoiled meat in their inventory. They have died, crossing my fingers, but they are out of meat, so I figured why not use that spoiled meat to make narcotic. And we can make ourselves some trank arrows. Why? Because I went ahead and learned the bow. I've reached level... That's the wrong level. I went ahead and reached level 16. So that's pretty good in my opinion, considering how much I've played. Which may not be that good, but I was high enough level to go ahead and learn the bow and the arrow, so I went ahead and do that. Sorry if I sound a little sniffly and whatnot. I've literally just woke up. Today was supposed to be a very important day, waiting on a package, as well as trying to, praying that this would have worked, and fortunately it did. So this is Ed. He's going to be uh, our whatchamacallit, plant gatherer, or berry gatherer and whatnot. So right after I had finished recording the first episode, I literally ran into a scorpion, and I had my slingshot, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get on a rock and see if I can knock him out. And sure enough, after a couple of hits, he just fell over. So I'm like, hey, we have some raw meat. Let me go ahead and just tape him. And so I went ahead and tamed him. So technically, he is our first tame. And then I went ahead and tamed, Ethan went ahead and tamed Anthony's mom, which is a trike, very high level, which is funny. Because when I was taming the parasaur, right when it was about to finish, a level 100 parasaur was walking by me. And I found that as a tease, really, because this guy was a level 20 something when I tamed him, and for 100 to just walk by, that kind of made me a little upset, and I was just like, I'm not going to waste the effort trying to tame that one too. And I also got myself a Dillo. This was because mainly I was being attacked by a pack of Dillos. I was trying to level up, so I went ahead and just tried to take care of all of them. This one just ended up knocking out, so I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and tame one. We need a guard dog or something. So yeah, that's the thing. I went ahead and learned the narcotics. So I've made quite a bit narcotic since I've left the server, so we can make more. One of the nice things is this has actually been leveling me up quite a bit, to be honest. And so we'll go ahead and show you. We've been killing a lot of trilobites. I give us silica pearls, got a ton of oil, or maybe not a ton. We got quite a bit of oil. As well as we have a ton of flint and stone. There's my broken slingshot right there. What else we have? We collected a bunch of hide, fiber. I went ahead and gathered a ton of seeds for things. Mainly, as well as nerdy glasses, which is pretty cool. That's a gift for Ethan. I got off one of the Dillos. So as you can tell, he's actually done quite a bit of work on the house. And what I mean by quite a bit is literally just changed the upper level. So I went ahead, added the bed that first day I was recording, and he had already placed down a sleeping bag. But so he leveled up a lot. Let's see if we can find him actually. So he is he's level 28 right now. So he leveled up quite a bit, and he was able to make us a smithy, which is pretty cool. We haven't learned anything yet that we'll have to make in here. But the fact that we have it is pretty cool. And then of course we have the refining forge, and this is where we can burn metal. So it takes 2 raw metal technically to make one of these ingots. So for one of these ingots, 2 metal, it can get a little costly in the future, but it's whatever, because once you start leveling up a lot and get yourself some good dinos, maybe even some birds, getting metal isn't more of a problem at that point. Just a kind of a bit annoying, only because of course you have to make the travels and all that. So yeah, so we're actually going to turn this off because there's not that much in there, and we're going to get some food for these guys using our neat bow. So if I can get through you, thank you. So we need some meat for them, which, it kind of stinks, but luckily, they don't die after just being gone for a day. Fortunately, so if they did, the series would be a whole lot different, and we'd probably be starting from scratch again. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to collect as much food as I can. What level are you, Dillo? 84. Gosh. Alright, come here. Okay. Alright, so it's a lot more than I liked it to. So I'm going ahead and using the hatchet just because I want to collect as much hide as possible. Just because you can tell from my armor pieces, I'm wearing hide. I only got the original cloth stuff on just because I didn't have enough materials to make the rest of the hide stuff. So let's go ahead and kill this guy too with our arrow. What was this at? 40? Not good enough. Alright, so we got a level up from that. Sweet. Let's go ahead and kill him. Go ahead and check what we have. So 165 health. I may want to bump stamina at one point. but not yet, at least. Our weight definitely, fortitude I'm going to want to do definitely, so probably once we get our weights and maybe somewhere around 300%, maybe 400%, then our health maybe up to like 200, maybe 3. We'll start working on our stamina and our other things. So this is an Oviraptor. Oh my god. That's a super Oviraptor. You just you can jump giant walls of rock in a single bound. So super Oviraptor, but Oviraptors are useful at least if you have a lot of tame dinos. I do believe, now quote me if I'm wrong if you happen to know, but I think they make the, oh, here's that 100 parasaur I told you about. I think they make the dinosaurs drop eggs faster, but don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure, but there are some YouTubers I watch that have them next to their dinos, and they seem to help with it. I don't know why, but there's always an egg symbol flashing on the screen for them when they have them around. So I don't know what's up with that, but as you know, Oviraptors, they were kind of known for, I may be pronouncing the name wrong, but they were known in the dinosaur era to be egg stealers, right? That was kind of their thing. But let's see, what level is this guy? Look at him. Oh, this guy's pretty. It's pretty. This guy's kind of pretty. Alright, let's see if I can even hit him. Okay, he's just... Oh, the shake is real. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and try to turn off the shake. Okay, so apparently I cannot turn off the shake when I'm holding down the right trigger. It's kind of just going to bounce everywhere for me. So there's no real way to fix that, unfortunately, and that is super bright, man. Even though I got my... Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, my lord. Okay. We have a bit of an issue here. Okay. Got some compies. Crap. Alright. These are all mate boosted, which makes it worse. That means their health is a lot higher. Gosh. These are just going to be annoying. Alright. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you how annoying these things can be. But yeah, so anything that's mate boosted has a ton more health. Mainly because, you know, they're with its partner. It's probably some kind of adrenaline rush thing. Did we kill one over here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. So which kind of sucks, because when you run into like T-Rexes and stuff, if they're mate boosted, you're going to have a bad time. Generally, which is the shitty part. But let me go ahead and kill this guy here. Collect some more. Let's see, how much meat do we have? I don't think any of it's spoiled so far. Okay, we got quite a few stacks of meat. So we can go ahead and just return over here and get ourselves some stuff happening. And then what I want to do, honestly, is I'll go ahead and check over there. Excuse me, Mr. Trike with the huge tail. Okay. What I want to go ahead and see is what level we have to be to make a saddle for a pteranodon or pterodactyl, which are the birds that you see flying over there. I don't know if you can see them. I'll go ahead and point to them over there. Which, I mean, those are like the easiest birds you can try to tame. Sorta, I guess. I mean, their health and stuff, they start really low, but the one benefit of them is they're really fast. So, oh my goodness, a 112 dodo. You know what? Just because you're over 100, I'm going to go ahead and spare you. Yeah, walk away, yeah. And do your little head bob. Yeah, just because he's a high level, I'm going to go ahead and just spare him. What was I saying? So, oh shoot, I'm losing my track here. The pteranodons, they are probably the starter birds, I guess you can call them, because there's only 3 birds in the game. There are the pteranodons, which I just showed you. There are the Argentavis, or the Argentavis, or the Argies, however you want to pronounce it, which are basically kind of like griffins, almost. If you know what a griffin is, they kind of look like that almost. They're huge, feathery, And then you have Quetzals, which are like 5 times the size of the pterodons that you see in the game. They're completely huge. They're really buffed on health. They are really, you could make them into a mobile base if you wanted to be honest, which is the cool thing. Those are super hard to tame. You're gonna want some help taming it, which is the issue because they're really fast in the wild, and anything else you can try to keep up, but the method I'm doing it solo is almost impossible. And to do it with a person, you're gonna want to hope they're willing to wait with you for a while, because then again the Quetzal saddle does take quite a bit of leveling up. And what are you doing? Why are you on your high heels? Okay. So wait, this guy's a carnivore or herbivore. I'm sorry. So this guy probably needed to. So we can go ahead and up. This guy's actually up his melee. Just in case these guys are set to neutral, so if anything starts attacking them, they're gonna go ahead and try to wreck them up. But yeah, so we're gonna try to get ourselves a pterodon this episode. Let me see if we can. Hold up. Let me go ahead and. I already got 47 narcotic. Did I learn narco arrows? I have not. So, what we're gonna go ahead and look up at least is we're gonna go ahead. Oh, having a little bit of a gas there. Go ahead and look up. I think it's trank arrows. See what comes up. We gotta be level 20. Shoots. All right. And then a pterodon saddle comes at what level? Here, I believe that's how you start. Okay, level 35. Awesome. Okay, so it's gonna take a while for us to try to get there, which I guess is a serious bummer. But it is what it is. But let's see, what level are we right now? We're level 17. Okay. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead. I don't think we'll need more than like 47 trank darts, or I'm not trank darts. I'm sorry, trank arrows. So I'm gonna try to leave the narcotic back in here if I can. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and push all this off me. Let's go ahead and more chitin. Awesome. What do we have over here that we can get rid of? Got a ton of wooden walls left over. Let's see, we can take care of this charcoal, put that in the mortar and pestle. Put that in there, put the rest of these in there, put as much as we can in there. Or you know what, actually, let me go ahead and borrow this hide. We can finish off the clothing that we have, actually. So let's get this. Let's get this. Go ahead and go in here. We went ahead. Oh, not going to be in there, I'm sorry. So what do we have? We have the shirt, we have the pants, so we need the boots. Did I learn the boots? Oh, you know what? I think the problem is we're not high enough level. Let me go and see. Yeah, we're not high enough level. Wow, dude. Okay, so level 20. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go gather some stuff. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and gather some stuff, try to level up, kill some things and whatnot. See what I can collect. We got storage chests over here, which have rafts on it. Awesome. But that'll protect us from the land animals, but won't really protect us from the megalodons and the sarco alligators. But and we're not high enough level to make a trike saddle, I don't believe. Let's see. Let's see if we can have Ichi, which is the dolphin in the game. Got raptor saddle. There's the trike saddle. So level 20 as well. Okay, so level 20, real excitement area. So I'm going to go ahead and go off cam real quick. Try to level up. Get some, 3 levels. And then I will BRB. Or be right back. I'm so sorry I said BRB. Alrighty guys, I am back. So I went ahead and did a little extra leveling up, went ahead and made myself level 25, as you can see. So if you may or may not know, one of the fastest ways to honestly level up when you're early on into the game is to just start making a ton of rafts. So that's what I was doing the whole time. I was just making a ton of rafts, dropping them, getting more materials, making more. Because at least with the settings we have, every time you make a raft, it'll level you up at least once. So I did that I think 2-3 times. Just made a couple. It wasn't too crazy. But I went ahead and got myself to level 25. So unfortunately, there wasn't else really I could have done around here to try to level myself up. We're not in an area where we're gonna settle down, so I can't build anything. Mainly because it's just gonna be a real waste of time just for that. Just because we're not too far away from being able to leave and start our own base somewhere else. But that is what it is. But so I went ahead and leveled up to 25. So let's see what we need. Oh, you know what? We need the hide and we need the fiber, right? So let me go inside real quick. Okay. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing anyway. Alright, so I went ahead and buffed our stats to 230 health as well as 269 weight, which is almost at the goal that we want for now. And so health-wise, I think I'll bump up like maybe 2 more times, and then I'll go ahead and start working on stuff like stamina and fortitude. Fortitude is just how well you are against the elements. So I don't know if you can tell I'm out here, but a couple of times in the lower left corner, you'll notice that if you're too hot, it'll show a little flame symbol. If you're too cold, it'll show either a snowflake or an ice cube. And that'll indicate either you're freezing or you're super cold. Or, with the flames, if it's a small flame or a big flame, it's either telling you you're really warm or you're just super hot and you're going to be dehydrating faster. And when you're super cold and you're freezing, unfortunately, you start to lose health, so that's one of the issues. So with Fortitude, you can change that up a bit. It makes you a little bit more resistant to the elements. So in certain areas, you may be cold. If you bump it up some, you'll no longer be cold in that area. So that's basically how Fortitude works. So we need ourselves, what is it? We need Hide, which I think I put in, not that chest, this chest. Yeah, so we got a ton of Hide in here, got some fiber. Okay, so the server's being a little laggy right now, unfortunately. What's my ping? Ping it, 130. Wow, okay. Gosh, okay, so we're having some serious connection issues with the host X. Okay, there it goes, yeah. So lag spike's kind of weird. I'm right next to the host Xbox, and the host Xbox right near my router, which I don't have it plugged in. I don't have an extra Ethernet cord, unfortunately, which I should probably change that, and I think I will, but for the time being, it's okay. We can manage, but yeah, so the server gets a little lag spikes here and then. I noticed it earlier when I was destroying the rafts. It wasn't giving me the materials from the rafts, because when you destroy something, generally it'll give you back a portion of the materials that you used to make it. But I wasn't getting anything back from it, so I thought that was a little bit weird, but it was probably just lag from the server. So let's go ahead and learn ourselves that new stuff. So let's go down over here. I also learned a spyglass, which is what I'm going to want to try and make before I tame Pterodon. So with the spyglass, if you look at a dinosaur through it, you can go ahead and see what level they are and all this. So let's see, what level did we have to be for the Pterodon saddle? Oh, Terrorbird saddle. Terrorbirds are kind of terrifying, to be honest, and no, it's not meant to be a serious pun. I am being serious. They're a little bit terrifying. It gets kind of crazy. Ooh, we can learn the crossbow. Now that's something interesting. So we can learn handcuffs. Let's see. So let's go ahead and just start with what we wanted to do. Go ahead and learn the hide stuff. There we go. What else is there? We can go ahead. Some last thing we can learn. Alright, so we can learn the turret, ballista turret. So those are be more for like home defense stuff. Chitin armor we may want to learn later on. Let's see, what else is there? So for armor we'll learn eventually. Not now, because I don't think we're in a state where we can actually go to the snow biome and actually gain some stuff from it. So what level did we have to be for the Pterodon saddle? Let me see. Gallimimus, Parasaur, sorry. I think it was 35, was it? Do we have to be? Let's find out. because I'm not actually fully sure. Yeah, 35, darn. Okay, but we can make a trike saddle. And the trike we can try to use kind of like a battle guy. It's a little bit more resistance, but I'm not sure if we want to do that. But the one thing I am going to do is I'm going to learn our upgraded stuff. So we upped our weight and everything, so we can hold a lot of this cool stuff. Go ahead and learn that. Alright, go ahead and learn this. Awesome. And what else is there? There is the trike saddle, which I don't know if we want to learn. I mean, we have the parasword. The trikes can get more materials with with each swipe, but I don't know if it's really worth it, to be honest. Right, and there's nothing else right now that we should learn. We should learn the the foundations, but we'll save that until later, when we have a ton more engram points. When we move, so let's go ahead and what else are we gonna make? Let's go ahead. I don't think there's anything else I really do want to make, so let's go ahead and just make that trike saddle, and then I'm gonna try to make. Calm down there, bud. Alright, let's go ahead and up his melee. He's going to be a bit of an attack guy. So let's... Alright, we need one hide hat, I believe. That was on the agenda. Let's go ahead and make the hat. We need the boots and the gloves. Just like that. Awesome. So now we can replace them. Drop that. Replace that. Drop that. Drop it. There we go. And put that on. Drop these. Cool. Alright, so decked out in new armor gear. That's pretty cool. So what do we need for the trike saddle? Wait, did we not learn it? Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Trike saddle. Where was it? Okay, trike saddle. Go ahead and learn that. Because we're going to want trikes for berry gathering and whatnot. At least for now, at least. They're a little bit useful until we can go ahead and get that our farms done and whatnot, and we'll just use it off there. So we need 25 wood, which is over here, I do believe. And I went ahead and made more food. 25. Oh my gosh, I'm off by one, really. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more lag on the server. What's our ping? It's back up. Okay, I'm having serious lag issues, which kind of sucks. I mean, not the world's biggest deal. Right, we're not doing anything crazy, but it will matter later on in the future when you're doing very serious stuff. You're not going to want to lag doing these certain types of things, so I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take precautionary measures if we do big things, just because I don't want to risk anything too crazy. Hopefully we level up because this trike saddle. Oh, we did, awesome. So let me go ahead and pop this in here. Awesome. And then we can go ahead and level up. Let's start leveling up the health, like I said. 243, not bad. Alright, so... Oop, got off him by accident. So now we can ride him into battle. And so what I think I'm going to do is I might just go out and make a spyglass. And next episode, we are going to attempt to tame a pterodactyl. So that's going to be a thing for next episode. Go ahead and make sure all these guys have food and whatnot. This guy's probably stacked on food, and so is the trike. Alright, and then I'm good on food. Yeah, 16 meat. So, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave your comments, as my guy keeps moving his mouth. Make sure to leave a comment what you want to see more with the ARC stuff. We should be able to get maybe one more person onto the server. I don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen. Like I said before, what's going to happen is we're going to try to do some kind of PvP thing. Where every now and then we'll go ahead and just tame out our own dinosaur, or, you know, I guess you could say disposable dinosaurs, and those will be used just for quick battles, for PvP stuff, just to make the series a little bit more interesting, have more stuff to do. So that'll be a thing, but that won't be until a little bit further down the line, and not until we're set up at least. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, enjoyed the episode, please make sure to drop a like, as well as leave the comment like I said before. Make sure to share and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and let me get the camera. Until next time, guys, my name is Mr. Beatle. Goodbye.